classmates to the lower school to dig up a time capsule that we buried in 4th grade. We searched and searched, dug and dug, but couldn't find anything. Finally, 3 holes in the ground later, we went looking for Miss Stevens, our 5th grade teacher, to see if she could help us. It turned out Miss Stevens was in the lower school gym celebrating Entertainment Day with the lower schoolers. It was quite a show. There was a large orange bird and 100 lower schoolers with their teachers and parents doing the hokey-pokey. So naturally, we joined in because you can't witness the hokey-pokey and not join in. So we did the hokey-pokey like there was no tomorrow. We did the hokey-pokey and we turned ourselves around. And that's what it's all about, right? Salisbury School, I mean. It was just one of those unique Salisbury School memories that I'll always have. Just being able to walk into a room, drop everything, and do the hokey-pokey with a group of familiar faces, laughing and having fun. Only here are you able to get caught up in the moment and not worry about whether or not you look silly or cool. Salisbury School is about embracing yourself, having fun, and not being afraid to put yourself out there. Salisbury School has given us a lot of things. Amazing class trips, strong, unique, and special relationships with our teachers, hands-on learning environments, and the confidence to stand up here, poised, secure, and well-spoken. But those are the things people always talk about in speeches. I want to talk about some of the things people never talk about. We're weird. In a good way, but weird nonetheless. Take our senior play, for example. We played ballet dancing Russians, bomb makers, sex playwriters, grand duchesses, tomato-loving grandparents, and boy did we pull it off. How many 17 and 18-year-olds can say that? Like I said, we're weird. And with all of our oddities, we've embraced each other. We're friends. We're family. This year on the senior class retreat, Becca said something that stuck with me, that resonated so true. She apologized to the class for always talking about politics. She said she couldn't help it. She said it was something about the environment that we were in, that we were such a smart group of kids that when we get together, she can't help but want to think and debate and discuss. The young people weren't normally like that. That shows how Salisbury School has affected us. It's given us this intellectual hunger and desire for academic discussion wherever we are. While other kids are talking about TV or the mall, we're having political discussions. What a weird group of teenagers. We're goofy, we're nerdy, we're contagiously giggly. We have these stupid private jokes. When you get a group of teenagers together, it's normally scary, chaotic. When we were all together on our class trip, instead of getting into trouble or going out on the town, we stayed in. We played catchphrase. And let me tell you, it got pretty intense. Just ask Meryl. Meryl is probably the best catchphrase player in the entire United States. And I love being at a school where I can learn about a classmate. I learned a lot of things from my classmates in this school, and the most important lesson that I've learned is to embrace yourself and be proud of your education and be unique and different than the average bear. Because we're not bears, we're dragons. And if this were ever true about a group of Salisbury School graduates, it would be true about this one. And I wouldn't want to be up here with any other group of weirdos. So to all my friends sitting behind me, I can finish this speech and wrap up our time together by one simple quote. It may well be that we will never meet again in this lifetime. So let me say before we part, so much of me is made of what I learned from you. You'll be with me like a handprint on my heart. And now, whatever ways our stories end, I know you have rewritten mine by being my friends. Thank you.